Welcome back, everybody, to Rimworld. I was doing my regular daily boring crap, microphone test. I was making sure that all the jobs were still okay, if there was anything we need to plan out for later on in the episode. And what should turn up 2 days before the next scheduled raid? Well, a wandering lich. It's Bonnet Bigley himself. An ancient lich has wandered into the area and is preparing to assault your colony. Liches are powerful creatures by themselves, but their true strength resides in their ability to create animated undead from the corpses of the deceased. Excellent. Okay. He is right there with his skeleton friends. There's a giant skeleton spinning around, I mean, it looks like a belt of bullets, but apparently it's got like an onk on the end. Okay. Oh my god, look at that. That's the stupidest thing I've ever seen. No offense, artist. Right, well, a Skeletal Lich. This sounds like it's going to be fun. Are they already attacking us? They don't look like they are. He's just walking around. Oh, he's spawning some more. And now they are almost certainly attacking us. So what I've done, you might notice I've preemptively drafted everybody up and got them into their armor. What we're going to do is send them to their defensive positions and just try and... I don't know how we're going to do this. I feel like going for the Lich, maybe with the teleporting brothers, Alon and Sivar Moonstar, sending them to teleport in and phase strike the Lich actually might be a sensible idea. Might destroy the army. I have genuinely no clue with this one. I guess we'll just see what happens. I feel like we have to send in some of our melee characters, don't we? Let's send in Sivar and Alon. See if we can't get... maybe we can phase strike through the mountain here and get a sneak attack in on the Lich while everyone else deals with the skeletons. What we will do, let's drop our defensive pylons as per usual. I'm not going to use Elrang's typical Firestorm or the Thundercloud to deal with it yet. I don't think we're... It's just a few skeletons coming in right now. It's like 5 skeletons. We can deal with that, no problem, I think, unless they're obviously super powerful. We'll send these guys in as a hit assassination squad. Fingers crossed that's all we need to do. I've really no idea. What we need to do then is, before we head off, let's make sure their reach is fully upgraded so they don't, I don't want to accidentally send them up there and then get them stuck. But they say they can't actually teleport through the mountain. Maximum strength. We want to hit this thing hard and fast, and that's it. We just want to get there, kill him dead, be done with it, and get out as soon as possible. Let's go. Hopefully, everything we've got here... That was a nice shot. Oh, they drop our Callium. Interesting. And I just set a load of that up, obviously, yesterday to start crafting. Oh, cool. I wonder if we could farm it. Trap the Lich in a prison somewhere and then just farm the... It's not actually an NPC, though, is it? It's not. Enemy animal. Right, so it doesn't count as a colonist we can recruit. We might be able to hit it with a lullaby and then tame it. I think that would be absolutely insane, so that probably won't work, but it will be kind of fun, though. Right, let's get as close as we can. Oh my god, if we could phase strike it from the other side of the mountain, that would be awesome. Hang on. We absolutely can. Get fucking roasted. Oh my god, it did 76% damage. I may have killed the brother's moon. He's actually still fine. Bladed spin? Oh my god, okay. He's too strong. This is actually a very powerful man. Instantly knocked down, you're joking. Okay. All they've got to do is survive long enough to... Oh. I was going to say, all we've got to do is make him survive long enough to retreat. But it turns out we can just stand up and kill it. Huh. And that was it. Oh, well, never mind. Go about your regular business. Oh my god, that was so easy. Hits, like I said, hit squad, Sivar and Alon Moonstar, you gotta give a shout out to these boys. So we've got elephant spears. They are one of the most powerful melee weapons in the game, obviously with the enchantments as well. These guys hit hard and fast, upgraded strength levels. I mean, that was unbelievable. Arcane Tome Ice, what is that? Oh, teacher's gift 1 out harness. So that gives someone the ice ability, and then we've also got Fire Spell, Dry Ground, and then a whole bunch of Arcalium. Wow, that was awesome. We did a really good job there. Luckily for us, it also doesn't matter that the raid was coming in 2 days. That was the big thing I was concerned about. Not so much fighting the Lich, but I was more concerned about that we wouldn't have enough time to fight the Lich and then heal anybody up if that was necessary. But my god, that was just an absolute slaughter. That poor Lich just came completely to the wrong neighborhood, huh? Oh, there was something else there as well I didn't realize. There was another scroll. It looked like a fighter ability, which means we can actually finally start upgrading Galley with some of the really powerful fighting skills. So... let's talk about the magic circle, which obviously I set up yesterday. Apparently, the giant skeleton, from a comment I saw, apparently the giant skeleton does not work with combat extended. Apparently, they're quite weak, don't do much damage. But the real power of the magic circle lies with the cold snap and the heat wave. We can use those to say we get a heat wave, we counter it with a cold snap, that balances out nice equilibrium. We get hit by a cold snap, we hit it with a heat wave. So we never once again have to worry about, because obviously food was a big problem, but it was mainly down to the fact that we're constantly having cold snaps, we weren't able to grow anything. But now we never have to worry about that again, so we can actually cut back massively on our ridiculous scale agriculture, where we've not got room for any of our stuff. 56 days. If I can get it just indoors, it won't rot. Maybe I should use the throne room, which we don't have enough resources to build the throne for. Maybe we should just use that temporarily as a storage room, like a relatively chilled storage room. It's 18 degrees. We could put down another magic cooler in there. Close the vent to Schitzel's bedroom, and then yeah, sure, let's do it. Clear all low priority, definitely. Don't allow rotten, and let's just put food in there. Any old food, even meals, even though they are low priority, will still go in here and in here. If we set that as normal, set that one as critical. That way, only if this one completely fills up will they then move the meals into there as well. This is a good idea, I think. That way we can finally get all of this corn in. Because the corn, I believe somebody said in a comment that the corn and the rice have a longer shelf life than they would in normal Rimworld, to make up for the fact that we are playing with Medieval Rim, and obviously cooling is a lot harder. So to make up for that, they have a longer shelf life. But if we can get that indoors, this corn is going to rot otherwise faster than it will actually deteriorate just from being unrefrigerated. I've also got Adoring Fan to put down a magical cooler there. I don't believe a magical cooler will be able to chill a room that size. Hell, even if it gets to -1. Oh my god, it actually might. Bear in mind it's nighttime too, so it's not a great test. Actually, that might be fine. A big backup freezer. The issue is we're wasting so much of Adoring Fan's mana on coolers, because he's basically maintaining all of the magical coolers. 3 in the actual freezer, 1 in the tomb so that the bodies don't rot, and then 1 in obviously the overflow freezer now. It is actually working, -4. Wow, look at that. Wow, that's actually incredible. Nice work. The only problem is I did want to teach him. It was a fighting skill. Very cool. I wanted to teach him a combat ability, but we don't actually have enough mana to really make use of him there. But we could teach him Arcane Bolt, for example. We still need 18 Magicite and 50 cloth. Oh, that's what we were saving up for. I remember now. So obviously we've got to get a shitload of Magicite ready for Elrang's robes of the Archmage and everything else, but the Arcanum is really, really cool. We've apparently made the braces of deflection as well. I wonder who's stolen those, because they are not on the floor as far as I can tell. Somebody's equipped them. Oh my god, there's another Hood of Madness? Oh, he's just not wearing it. Sorry, my bad. Go and get that equipped as soon as possible. Force wear that one. Let's make sure someone else... Oh, there they are. Ah, nice. Okay, I want to take a look at the stats on this. So we've got ability resistance, 10%, and then deflective blocking. Don't know what that does, but it did say in the description that it gives them a 30% block chance against everything. That's absolutely insane. All blocked attacks are deflected against enemies within 8 cells. I mean, that's just awesome. You could get a real big tank character, like even the Death Knight, to be honest. Stand him in the middle. Bear in mind, as they do damage, they heal themselves. So any damage that does get through, they'll heal up. And anything that they don't take damage from will be reflected back to them, or at least a small amount. That could be quite a cool combo. And then it's got, what would it say, like a big... Whoa, Armor Harmony. Holy Shadow and Death Magic. Oh, I didn't even know that was a thing. Apparently this also gives it good deflection from blunts. Yeah, it gives a 1.32, so a 32% bonus, effectively. Very cool. Oh, is that 1.32? At least I thought that's how it worked. Oh, it doesn't matter too much. It's not a big deal. There we go. Nice. So that's loaded out with those two. So we're just waiting on the staff, the cloak, and then the robes after that. Let's point out to me over Discord as well that we've got this Ambrosia Grove right out of the front gate. Now, unfortunately, it is probably going to get caught quite literally in the crossfire during the next raid. So let's get this stuff harvested while we still can. I don't think... Ambrosia has a small chance to become addictive, doesn't it? Might have been a bad idea, but I guess we'll wait and see. But having that right there is obviously fantastic. That's incredible. So this is all set up and ready to go. I'm not really sure what to do with these walls yet, whether there's anything we can do with it to make them into more of a defensive structure. Right now, they're just acting as a way to obviously filter enemies through this quite small back. There's unfortunately no gates in this mod. That's the one thing we're missing, like big medieval fortifications, like the big size gates. I know that's something in Lord of the Rims, but it's a little bit buggy. I might see if there's any mods that allow us to add that, because it feels a bit of a shame to have like this huge castle wall and then it's just like a very thin corridor to actually get in. We also have 5 points available for our Psionic, and one of the names suggested to me for the Psionic was Simon, which I thought was absolutely incredible. So we've gone for that one. Thank you to everyone else who provided names as well yesterday when I put out a call to arms on that one. They've all been added to the list. Let's combat abilities. Oh, that's just combat abilities. My bad. Sorry, I thought that was actual strike, like passive melee hits, just regular old melee combat. That's my bad. Do we want to go all into this guy's ultimate? I feel like we've already got a lot of ultimate abilities. I feel like it would be a better idea to go for more sort of targeted weapons rather than just going all in. Because we've got Elrang's Firestorm, we've got the Lightning Cloud, we've got Graveblade, which obviously massive area. I think I want more targeted effects. So what have we got here? I want whatever, similar to how we start with the Blood Mage, similar to how we start with the Death Knights. I want whatever, and of course the monks as well. Whatever increases secondary stat. What does that one do? To retrieve incredible psychic feats. Okay, so that one gives high manipulation, I would assume. That's 2 ability points to level. In combat, reinforce their melee attacks with sonic energy. Very cool. Out of combat, increases the movement of their hands, drastically increasing manipulation. I like the effects that affect both, obviously, out of combat and in combat too. All of those do. Wow. Augment movement, augment mind, and augment manipulation. Those all sound like pretty good early ones. We've got sonic barrier. They all require 2 points to level, really. Wow. So these guys are expensive. I think they are one of the best classes from what I remember. So, what do you think? Sonic Blast? How do we increase psychic abilities? Or is that just like something that increases over time? Oh, look, when he finished that job, that actually... Oh, there we go. Agriculture 1. Very nice. When he finished that job, it actually lowered it quite massively. What if they expend it as they just do things? Oh, no, it's disappeared again. I have no idea. I need to find out how they actually increase their psionic powers, then. Oh my god, it gives 1,000% melee dodge chance. So we give this guy a spear and we just let him go butt wild. And barely anybody will be able to hit him. Because the Deathly Dodger in Combat Extended, that's 3,000%. That I could not, during my testing, hit a character. A single character with Deathly Dodger wiped out one of my colonies of 12 people. Some of which are incredibly powerful, like as powerful as the guys we've got now. That could be broken as all fuck. Take an Elephant Spear. Make sure this guy is well armored. Not that he might need it. Although I guess armoring up might actually lower his dodge chance. Give him like the Berserker's chain, because that gives damage bonus, doesn't it? That gives him 25% bonus. Sure. Hey, Simon, come grab this as well, my friend. Thank you very much. Give him the Royal Plated Gauntlets. Let's give him, what else we got? I assume he's wearing a tool belt. I'll get him to equip it anyway. Everybody should be able to equip a tool belt. Let's give him a helmet. We'll go for the slightly lighter plate helmet rather than the full-blown bassinet. There we are. Okay, I think that could be a good idea. I quite like that idea. Apparently wearing the chainmail is a good way to get some extra bonus sort of defense without adding too much to bulk. Oh, he hasn't got a... Oh, no, yeah, he has got a backpack. Apparently we've made it out of Devil Strand, despite the fact that I'm pretty sure I did forbid Devil Strand specifically. I have. I have on that... How have they made that, then? Maybe it's an old one. Maybe it's from ages ago. Maybe we stripped it off of someone. I really have no idea. A lot of comments asked for this yesterday as well, to regrow the Psionic a new heart. Now, I specifically didn't want to do it, because I thought this would be really, really dangerous. Sure, let's do it. I mean, I just worry that if she messes up the surgery, this guy's just going to instantly die, because it's his heart after all. And I feel like he's going to be very, very weak until the surgery is finished. Until it's fully regrown, obviously. For the time being, we'll leave it until the next raid is done, because it's 14 hours to the next raid. I want to see this guy in combat. A lot of people have also said just leave everyone else working while you fight the raids. In some ways, I kind of agree, but all it would take is a couple of dangerous enemy raids, getting too complacent, and then we're dead. And then we lose all of the progress that we've built up so far, and I'm not quite willing to take the risk. I know, obviously, it would speed up being able to make our arcane gear and whatnot, but I think for the time being, we need to just... still play it safe. Look, the sages from Capital, they're the ones we have to worry about, right? So I'm still going to gear everyone up. I'm still going to get everyone ready and up on their feet for every raid. We'll see how it goes. I don't even know if there's like a... Say if we fight the mages from Capital, or whether or not the next raid can be the mages, or whether it has to be someone else. If I knew that for a fact, I'd be a little less cautious every single time. That was the biggest lag we've ever had at the start of a raid in Rimworld. Why? A group of goblins. Oh my god, this is going to be giant. 73 goblins coming in. We've got goblin gladiators. Goblin, is that a priest? A paladin. Oh, they can't resurrect though, can they? Apparently paladins are very, very powerful from some of the comments I've seen. So we'll try and go for one of those. We've got a goblin wanderer. We've got goblin paladins. We've got goblin, I think that's a faceless, isn't it? We've had those before. The goblin psionic. There's loads of goblin warlocks, goblin summoners, goblin, is that a monk, I believe? Holy shit, wow. So yeah, about maybe not drafting everyone up. I think this time I'm pretty happy with keeping everyone up on their toes there. Right, so Simon is going to go stand there. Joris Bonson is going to go stand there. We're going to get the gates covered as well. Still waiting on some people to turn up. My god, they actually got the drop on us quite... Because they came from the north, that's obviously the fastest way people can get through our gates. So, new tactic then. This was suggested in the comment section. Firstly, drop a lightning cloud. Give it a few seconds for them to stun. Fully agree, by the way. We'll give it a few seconds for them to stun, and then we'll drop the fireballs on them. Ooh, it's actually going to be quite close on the timing here. Let's drop it like... I don't want really to track those guys. Let's drop it here instead. Because the fireball obviously has quite a massive area of effect, huh? Has that worked? Oh my god, it didn't work, for fuck's sake. God damn it, Rimworld. Right, let's try again. Let's drop it there then this time, because they're all following quite a strict line. Boom. Okay. And then, speaking of boom, we drop ourselves the firestorm on top of that. So, somewhere around there, for example, covers quite a large effect, stuns a lot of the goblins too. Oh, this is going to be a slaughter. I feel like I should turn it down again, because it's always so loud. Oh my god, the Sonic put up a barrier. Is that going to save them? Maybe. No, is the answer. No, it did not. Not even remotely. Wow. That was, and then that poor guy got hit by a lightning bolt on his way out. So we want to obviously build up our goblin armies, don't we? We want to build up our goblin armies to fight on the front line in honor and memory of our boy Shittle. There is a psionic goblin that's down, bleeding out in an hour, so we're going to have to be very quick if we want to capture them. We'll have to send in Darrelly, I think. Let's get you up here, Darrelly. Who else have we got? We could just capture as many goblins as possible. There's a goblin. Look. Are you a goblin faceless somewhere? Goblin faceless right there. Kleebalm. Right, send Kleebalm. Let's send... Was Sivar the one with the... You got Blade Dancer, makes it fine. Okay, Kleebalm. Capture. We got the goblin faceless. We are going to get this goblin Sonic. Mark my damn words. Where's Darrelly? Why's she taking so long? Darrelly, please hurry up. We've got a goblin about to die here if you don't move your ass. Right, okay. We're going to hit him with the regen. Go. And then, when they're regenning, we're going to hit them with a capture. They're fucking dead. You horrible little goblin shit. Okay, everyone else is just going to go, and we're just going to go for a mass capture. I'm not going to prioritize anyone. I'm not going to try and save any lives over anyone else. What I am going to do, though, is undraft Darrelly first, so that the second they're captured in the bed, they'll immediately queue up tending to them. And I said we'd test out the Sonic, so why don't we actually do that? I want to show you guys the Sonic Storm, because if it's as cool as I remember it being, it's actually really, really cool, well animated, too. So he basically disappears from being a regular Rimworld pawn for a second, and then flies around just firing a whole bunch of psychic bombs at them. It's much more focused than Firestorm, but it does a lot less damage, as you can see. And there we go. So obviously that's only the level 1 one, but over time we can upgrade that quite massively. That's interesting. That's still as powerful as I remember it being there. Bobby Tables, we'll send you in to go and finish off the rest. This guy could do with some upgrades as well. Okay, something's being made, but I'm not entirely sure what. Wait, are we making the Staff of the Blazing Power? We are. Okay, this is cool. So actually what I was doing is I was upgrading the dining room table, because I noticed, oh, we've only got 6 chairs in our dining room for 21 people. Holy shit, 21 people though. So I thought, hey, we'll get the wooden chairs replaced with marble so they all match, and then we'll replace the dining table with marble as well, because that way it's a lot more decadent as well, you know, a nice marble table, proper Roman style. And then apparently that's the wood that we were missing to have not been able to craft this. My god, look at the resources you need for this fucking thing though. And that's another 100 or whatever. That's a lot of extra. Oh my god. Did he run out of mana as he was doing it there? Drawing fan, let's get you back on that. Whoa, we should get our best crafter, surely. It's got to be Gally, right? Gally, let's get you to do it instead. And she does have mana, so I assume she's capable of doing this. Need 50, have 40. Okay, so we just stand her by the capacitor. This capacitor, 10 out of 10 idea. Well done, brain. Okay, stand her there. And then we undraft and finish the job. No? Hang on. Finish the job. No? Why is it not letting me do it now? It was letting me do it a second, and now it's not. No, don't charge it with the mana it just gave you, you moron. Maybe someone else is coming to do it? Definitely not. Why is that not working all of a sudden? Prioritize hauling. Cannot pick it up, inventory is full. Oh, because the backpack is full? Genuinely? Let's drop the elephant bow. No, definitely not that. That option was there, and now that we've got enough mana, she can't do it. Oh, come on. I don't know. I don't know what to suggest, really. Let's move that. Oh, because the Adoring Fan's working on it? No, author is everybody, so that's not true. What if I suspend and then unsuspend? What if I... Oh, man, I'm going to cancel it and just get Gally to redo it from scratch in that case. Because Gally is the high... We want to... You know, we could potentially get a legendary or a masterwork stuff out of this rather than just Adoring Fan, who's maybe not so good. Actually, I don't even know his skills. What's he like? Adoring Fan is not very good at all. Holy shit. That counts as smelting? Oh, no. Okay, so let's take everybody... Oh, I hate doing that. Let's take everybody off as smelting then. Just only put those who are actually half decent at it. You know, I'll put it as a lower job as well. That sucks. I don't like that it counts as smelting. Luckily, the crafting is actually a very quick thing to do. The problem is the running out of mana. That's the real limiting factor here. So prioritize working. There we go. You see, the mana drain is the real thing that's going to make this take a long time. So I'm going to keep her drafted, and we're just going to go to all the arcane capacitors and make sure that she's basically topped up, and we're going to try and get this done by the end of today. In-game today, that is. Stop her sleeping for a while. That way, in theory, next raid, Arayn's going to be a powerful thing, and if we want to go out... Oh my god, an elemental assault. Not right now. Oh. Okay, never mind then, it's not a problem. We've seen this a couple of times. People were asking me on Discord why it's a shame I don't get so many, because they apparently give really good rewards. The last one we had did barely any damage. I wonder if we can just leave that and ignore it, because it's inside the walls, huh? Although, they do different things, don't they? So, like, the granite ones, the earth ones, I think, give toxic fallout. So, I might actually want to address that as soon as possible. Hauling... No. Finish it off. Finish the job. Right, there we go. We're like 60% done. Oh, shit, now we're almost out of mana, too, in the capacitors. Is that actually doing anything? It's not actually doing anything. We'll get Arayn to drop a firestorm on it or something later. Oh, it has dropped toxic fallout by the looks of it. Or is that just snow? Oh, no, it is toxic fallout. Shit. All right, never mind then. Guess we'll go and deal with that pretty immediately in that case. All the animals have gone mad. Oh, it does do that, doesn't it? That's a muffler that's gone insane. I'm getting Arayn to quickly equip his gear. I've got to obviously put on the armor right there too. Right, sure my man can solo it. You know what, we'll send Arayn. We'll send the psionic, wherever the psionic is. What I'll do is, let's go... Oh, great, minions dying doesn't matter too much. Damn, I wanted to save up for all these augments, though. Like, augment manipulation, augment movement, and mind. Just make them as passively as powerful as possible before going into their specific skills. Send Arayn, send you. Let's send the Blood Mage Udrik as well, because they've got some pretty good skills that we haven't really seen much of yet. I'm going to use this as an excuse to get used to some of the abilities that we've yet to really see. So we want to do Blood Sacrifice. And then the second something starts bleeding, we can apparently... We should just light it on fire. That also works. Apparently, the second something starts bleeding, we can hit it with a real lethal attack that will finish it off. I suppose Ignite Blood when it's already on fire is a little bit pointless at this stage, huh? Where is our psionic, then? Simon. Please join us, Simon. The plus side, it is just free food delivery, huh? We've got, like, all of these various animals running into our base. Right, let's just let it run straight past. There we go. Okay, good. Let's get in here. I want to test out some of these abilities, but I feel like a Blood Mage versus a Portal was kind of a bad call in hindsight. Have we got any other abilities? Mystic Claw. Victim's blood violently rejected so I mean, that sounds awesome. So I gotta do that one, huh? Blood's power increases the actual damage by the blood points. So I'm gonna go into that one. We're gonna learn Mystic Claw. We're gonna go do all the base. I don't think it'll work on the Portal at all. Almost certainly not, right? It's not much point even trying it. You can just be here for the fun of it. You can just shoot the Portal if it'll even work. Arayn, I guess, will hit with a fireball, and then Simon will hit it with a psionic storm, and that will hopefully be enough to take the damn thing down. There we go, that'll do it. Okay. It's actually not doing anything at all. I was kind of hoping the psionic abilities would be a little stronger than that, I'll be honest. There we go, we just kicked it to death. Incredible. Send 3 powerful mages, one of which can't do anything because it's blood magic. The other one uses ultimate, which also did barely anything, and then just have to resort to kicking it. That's fine. I enjoy the food delivery, though. That's obviously quite good for getting us through the winter as well. Is that a permanent toxic fallout? I thought it would have disappeared when we closed the portal, but I guess not. Arayn's also under attack from various wildlife, which no way did he just fistfight a rhino and win. Oh my god, he did. He hit it with a bow until it died. I thought you were a mage. He's apparently also, oh, damn it. Okay, of course, toxic fallout. Yeah, we can't eat that now. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. I was going to say we'll take that home with us and get that eaten for the winter, but I guess not. So is this not going to stop now? Has every animal on the map just lost its damn mind? Wait, they can start it at the Arcane Forge and then finish it at a regular smeltery? Well, that's broken. Udrik has decided to also make the robes of the Archmage. Again, I appreciate it, but I am going to get you to stop doing that. I have actually changed all of the jobs to galley exclusively, because obviously, highest crafting skill, best chance of getting some good gear there. Is that right? Okay. It's taking a bit of a beating from that rhino, huh? What kind of man fist fights a... Oh, God. Oh, okay, it's just a toe, and I thought he'd lost his shoulder then for a second. My God. Right, so let's get Galley to just only prioritize doing this stuff now. So, prioritize smithing. Let's just force this job through. This is a lot of... What the hell is she building? Making a thrombo axe? No. Let's get the Staff of Blazing Power done first. Oh, my bad. I also didn't realize the staff was made out of a material we could customize. Otherwise, I would have made it out of the Arcalium or whatever the hell it's called. Fine. Okay, done. There it is. She has made a Staff of Blazing Power. What quality do we get out of that? Good. Hey, it's fine. It looks pretty cool as well. So it's 20% energy increase, 10% energy regen increase, and a 40% ability bonus. Fantastic. Let's get that equipped. I've actually changed his loadout as well to have that already equipped. Let's get that one on. Very nice. It weighs a lot less than the elephant bow as well, so that's hopefully going to help him move a little bit faster. We could probably let him keep his armor now, because he's not going to be carrying any arrows either. Very cool. What's Gally doing now? She's crafting... Oh, now she's crafting the Thrombo Axe. Absolutely fine to do that. We do have the one Thrombo Horn that's been queued up for quite some time. I feel like we get that done and give it to our Death Knight or one of our teleporters, one of our, what are they called? Bladesman, that's it. 2 more summon minion spells as well. Holy shit, hang on. Right, you read that one. Worcester Sauce, you can make yourself useful as well, my friend. Incredible. There we go. You go and read that one. Let's get these minions automatically summoned. Very good. Hey, there we are. That's going to give us 5 minions, I believe, because 1 from Elrang, 1 from Darrelly, 1 from Worcester Sauce, and then 2 from Sweetsy, and those are obviously great minions as well. Wow, that's going to really help tidy this base up very quickly. Gotta love this game's sense of humor, though. We get a magic circle which allows us to cancel out cold snaps and heat waves, and in response it sends us a toxic fallout. Absolutely incredible. So I started planting some red lentils down here, 40% grown right now, and 100% growth rate as well. So, oh, hang on, Darrelly. She is no longer using fertile lands because it's you know, impossible to grow any crops down there. Why don't we hit a zone over here with it? Who's the best area to go with? Somewhere like... Oh, yikes. It's a shame you can't cast over the top of that. Hang on, let's get her a bit closer, because she apparently needs vision before we can work out where to place it. Yeah, we could go there. That's not too bad. That one, we are sacrificing... Actually, there's pretty good. That way, we're getting... Oh, I'm trying to do the maths off the top of my head, but it's too much. It's too much for this hour. There we go. Boom. Right, apparently as well, saw a comment on yesterday, the Geomancers can give a permanent bonus, so they will actually convert it into rich soil rather than galleys, which requires a sort of mana upkeep on it. That could be awesome if we could get ourselves a Geomancer. Think of the amount of food that we'd be able to cook. We never get into this situation again, although saying that, look at the amount of meat that we got from that animal raid. With this many people working in the quarry too, because there's not much else to do, obviously no crops to harvest, and they can't really go outside, so we should be making 822. Holy shit. Oh, she's already started on the robes of the Archmage as well? Damn. Okay, this is good. This is maybe a little bit too OP again. These fucking quarries, I can never seem to balance them. Damn it, I was really, really hoping we could get these robes of the Archmage done before the next, well, wave 69, incredible. Unfortunately, she's just about to run out of mana right before they finished. 126 work left. That's a real shame. Let's get everybody equipped and ready to go for this next one then, just in case, once again, we are against the Mages of Captor Law. Who waiting on? Petrus, thank you. Much appreciated. 1 hour left. Right, everybody squad up. What I will do very briefly as well, I should really get into the habit of doing this at the start or the end of episodes, to be honest. I will very, very quickly make sure everybody is fully upgraded, particularly our new characters, like our new monks, our bladesmen, obviously our psychic character too. Ah, passive buff, you say? That's my favorite type. Okay, boom. I didn't even know that was a thing. Creates a soothing aura around a caster that periodically buffs an ally, gives 10% manipulation, 5% consciousness, 2 mood increase, and rest, hunger, and pain at minus 10%. Requires 40 mana to maintain. That's a worthwhile cost as far as I'm concerned. Absolutely. There we are. I was going to say I did set that to auto cost. Very nice. Okay. Let's get that upgraded too. That sounds absolutely phenomenal. What about Frost Ray? Oh, what's Snowball? Massive... Oh, yes, AoE. That's what we're after right now. Thank you very much. I know I said I specifically wanted targeted effects, but hey, he's already got Ice Bolt, and that's good enough. Right, where was I up to then? So we've got Ranger. Ranger is another one that definitely needs upgrading as soon as possible. Bow Mastery level 2, that would do. Like I said, I'll go for all the passives first to really get that down. Shadow Command. Dominate, what does that do? Dominate the foes in different ways. Warlock will attempt to break their mind, while a succubus will reduce the physical prowess of their victims. That sounds cool. What I am going to go into, though, because I like the Heart of Darkness, and I don't like some of the micromanaging abilities, particularly when we've already got 21 people to juggle, I'll go for Clarity and Focus. Soul Link allows us to just give a link to a different character. So we could just do that, and then at the start of battle, use her to possess Elrang, for example, and give him some nice passive bonuses. Right, Udric, still don't get the Blood Mages. Gonna be honest, still not completely on board with these guys yet. Let's go for... I like the idea of this one. It just sounds so much more useful, particularly when we've already got fire mages dealing all the fire damage we can want. Damage around by 15 points. Mystic Claw decreases the blood mana cost. That seems like what we're after. Seems a bit dangerous otherwise. Alright, here we go then. Wave 69. Send us your worst. Please don't. Please don't. I think even Capsalor now would cap us. I'm going to send Elrang out on a raid as well. I know I keep threatening it every single episode, but today I absolutely intend on following through that. Just to scout out an enemy base, see what stage they're up to, see if the enemy base, whatever it's called, mod, I honestly don't remember what it's called. I'm so used to powerful faction bases. Okay, wow, okay, here we go. Oh, it's more goblins. 78 of them. We've got ice mages, we have warlocks down there, we have psionics, we have wanderers, two various different types of wanderers there. Another faceless, a woodsman or a gladiator, one or the other. Wow, this is going to be interesting. More AoE spells, I think. Dude, what's the range on Elrang's staff? And the question is, does it also... Wow, that's massive. I want to get all of the mages equipped with that, swap out the elephant bows, so I might just queue up however many... To be honest, it works with any abilities. Obviously, the ranger we wouldn't want to swap out, but all the mages definitely need that as soon as possible. Obviously, our melee characters we probably wouldn't want to either. So let's do the usual tactic. I want to see if Elrang's meteors... Actually, you know what? I'm not going to fight this one with meteors, and we'll see if... Again, we're capable of defending ourselves against these much, much larger raids now that we've got the difficulty while Elrang is away. Because if it takes him 5 days to scope out an enemy base, obviously in that time he's not going to be home and ready to defend things again. Oh, the range on these pylons, though. We could put them... We could put one, like, right there. Man, that would be insane. Let's put it there, just so it's got a bit of range on it. Boom. And that'll start picking them off as they come through. Oh, very nice. I should really put that a lot closer so that the shotgun blast catches a lot more of them out. So Sweetie also now can summon regular elemental minions as well. Let's put that down for the body block. Elrang is firing off... Oh, that's the Staff of Blazing Power, right, with its bolt. So it's obviously heavily inaccurate, but imagine that times 11, and it doesn't matter if it's inaccurate at that stage. Shadow Bolt's going down. Elrang's Staff is going down. Adoring Fan. I've also given Arcane Bolt as well. Great shot from that one. Oh, wow. What was that ability? That's got to be... Yeah, I was going to say, that's got to be the lightning bolt, isn't it? Okay, I want to see if you are as good as everyone's telling me you are. So let's do a blood sacrifice immediately. Don't like that it does damage, but hey, I mean, that's part and parcel of the balance thing, huh? Right, let's keep doing that one. And then let's hit him with a rend. I want to see these goblins explode. Let's go just on this guy here, because he's got a couple of other goblins around him. Oh my god. Wow, look at that. It makes them boil. Holy shit, that's awesome. Wow, it's really good for slowing them down, and it actually does knock them down short of killing them. So there are people we actually want to go for. Actually, I suppose depending on how strong it is. Yeah, it knocks them down, it bleeds them out, rather than doing actual physical, potentially killing damage. Obviously, we need to deal with the blood loss. The question is, does it do a permanent blood loss? Wow, it does. My god, that's insanely powerful. Okay, of course the downside is he does have to cut himself to do it, so we've got to be very careful we're not running the risk of infections. Luckily we've got Darrelly, so it's not a big deal. And then we can just ignite the blood afterwards, and that'll go up in like a flash storm, I assume? Oh, holy shit, I'm in. That's a really, really cool combo, huh? That's insane. Wow. That is genuinely really, really cool. Right, let's go for another Ren then, because that seems just absurdly powerful. Drop it in a big group of goblins. Ooh, I might have been a bit... No, we actually did hit again. Wow. And then it'll just weaken them up until they go down. For taking out big groups, that might be our most powerful power we've got so far. Holy shit. Again, I'm not going to go for Firestorm, because I'm specifically trying to avoid it here. Have you got enough mana to... Oh, not enough to put down another pile on. That's a shame. What have you got? Have you got any offensive spells? Worcester Sauce also could do with some offensive spells. Obviously, they're a bard, so... Don't really need it too much, I'll be honest with you. Darrelly could also do with defense spells that isn't poison. Poison's not super effective. Poison is just the worst version of that Ignite Blood. That's so much faster, and it seems... Obviously, it's AoE as well, whereas Darrelly's one target, and they have to move around to actually take the damage. This is an AoE spell we don't really use, and that's Lightning Storm. So why don't we give that one a test? There's a lot of goblins still coming through the main gate, but they're all sort of gathered around the pylon there. Maybe it'd be better just to drop it there. See how much damage this thing does. Okay, using an ability. At any time now. There we go. Oh my god. Yeah. That one's pretty powerful as well. Sorry, I'm zooming out so I don't go deaf. Any more deaf anyway. Wow. It lasted a long time. Now imagine we drop that down as they're coming through the gate. Holy shit. And there we go. Wave's over. Again, the Shadow Bolt there is doing really well. Elrang's Staff, imagine that times everybody. This is insane. What a really powerful setup of abilities we have. Set our guys to search and destroy, so try and speed this up a little bit. Obviously, we can't spend too long outside. We sure as hell don't want to be distracted if they're just out there hauling stuff. Toxic Fallout. This is going to be the death of us. I can see that I'm going to miss something. Luckily, we can cure anybody if they do get any permanent effects with Galley, but it's not ideal, is it? God, I hope they don't accidentally blow each other up trying to go for the same target. I'm going to cook up a load of dried berries so that we can send Narang out with some food. Those actually kind of surprisingly give 0.8 nutrition, and then jerked berries give jerked meats give 0.85. So these dried berries are actually quite good by comparison. Plus I don't want to waste the meat, because obviously that's much harder to come by. Let's get Aaron to cook himself up a load of meals then, and then when he's got the 40 food, we'll send him out to go and scope out an enemy base and sort of see how that's looking. Do you really need to do that? Can we just get those like yeeted straight on the floor? Thank you. Elrang, we're going to send with... We'll take a Muffalo. I feel like it's a little bit unnecessary for a guy and a bunch of berries. Send him with a whole bunch of berries. Oh, God, that... Oh, but what? 0.5 kilograms for dried berries. That's ridiculous. Days of food unlimited. Probably because I haven't chosen a route yet. Hang on. Sorry, can I? It's very slow. I don't know why this world map screen is so slow, given that it's, that. Imagine if this is the entire planet. It's just a single crappy island that everybody's been forced to fight over, huh? Right, there we go. Let's choose route. Thank you. Days of food unlimited. Is it just because he's going to be able to scrounge up more food than he actually is? I'm still going to obviously send him with food. Not that much, though. 6. Let's send him with, like, 10, then. That's fine. 7.8 tiles per day. That'll do. 0.7 days to arrive, except, so he's going to be gone for a day. We should be able to get there and back. We're just going to go and scope it out. We're not going to try and win. We're not going to try and defeat the Baron. We're also going to Captalor, which are the mages. They were the closest faction. I just want to see how their base looks right now. I want to see how built up they are, how much of a risk we are by leaving it much longer, or whether or not we need to start mobilizing our armies, by which I mean all our captured goblins, as quickly as possible. He's off already. Damn, that was fast. Okay. Orders offer gifts. No, we won't be doing that today, unfortunately. The only gift we offer is pain. Build complete mate lightning spell Eye of the Storm. Oh, that's always a nice thing to start checking out for tomorrow. I think that's the mage's ultimate, isn't it? Or the lightning mage's ultimate. Come on, is he going to make it today? 0.1 days. What time is it? He's going to make it. It's almost 9 p.m, at which point he'll stop traveling, obviously. He's not going to stop right on top, is he? There we are. Okay, generating map for new encounter. Let's see what their base is looking like. Let's see if we've left this too long. I'm kind of dreading what we're going to see here, but brace yourself. It might just be a regular old Rimworld base. It might be a regular, boring Rimworld base, and he might be able to solo it right now. It won't be, because I haven't equipped him with his weapons and armor, because of course he's traveling. I hope he kept his weapon, in hindsight. I should have kept his weapons, because obviously that's combat extended loadout. Oh, wow, it's taking a long time to generate. That's never a good sign. Okay, he's got his weapon still. Oh my god. They are well and truly entrenched. Look at this. They've got themselves a proper fortress. I like that they've used the caves to their advantage too. Look at that. Wow. So this is Captalor, the Wizard's Conclave, huh? Enemy seer archers, enemy mercenary slashers. They've got mercenaries along with their regular. We've got Magic Protector, Loki down. Shannon Rutherford. Oh, wow. This is interesting. I like it. Look at how, and it's definitely worked. Obviously, they've started building up the base. And over time, if we leave it, it's going to get more and more complex to start putting down sandbags. They've already got, oh my god, they've got traps across the entrances. You're not allowed to put down traps like that. That's against the rules. Intriguing. Right. I'm really, really glad that we scoped this out. But holy shit, we are going to need an army to knock down these walls then. And how many of those guys are there? 16 that we can see. They've got rifles. Oh my god, because I bet this one were mercenaries. Right, they won't have ammo for it, so it's not a big deal. Don't panic about that too much. They do have medicine, and they've got some more of those ridiculous magical rings as well, I noticed. Oh no, everything's so green. Is this supposed to happen? If anybody's playing along with this mod pack, let me know. Have you two experienced Toxic Fallouts? I know somebody did, but they also had issues with Medieval Rim. I thought that Toxic Fallouts was supposed to be removed, but hey, I guess we'll wait and see. I'll leave it down to you, comment section. Big shout out to our insane top tier level patrons for making the series possible in the first place. A big thank you goes out to Hatsy89, Gogler, Skaz, Vacuous Bacchus, Asuna Koto, Average Gamer 419, Paul, Grimwolf, Sarabi, Zazie 7011, Chesty, William Green, Nostrus, James Shea, Belix Strongbow, and the other insane top tier level patrons as well. Big shout out to these guys. Thank you all for making the channel possible. And a thank you as well to Rob Girth, Empty Machine, Callum McLeod, Adrian Ellison, William H, Spirit085, Tony L, You're Under Freeze, Sweet Tea, Justin Rules, Dranmere, Gaz, Monica V, Jose, and Nick as well, along with, of course, all the other patrons. See you tomorrow. Please let me know whether or not this toxic fallout is legit, because I feel like it may be permanent, and we might just horribly die now.